PR for Southeast Asia right now. This is 1, 2, 3, and number 4. So it's crazy that we're seeing this set take place in the elimination quarterfinals, but at least we're being able to see it because, like I said, this one's going to be exciting. And so far, we're breaking down damages all pretty even across the board, although Keith get a little work put on him. Nice reversal, hits him with the dare. Himwy's first stock is gone.
You know, when you live in that danger zone where you're playing gauntlets and looking for those big edge guard sequences, you get reversed so quickly by Lance, and those situations can definitely sway against you, as now the blue team having quite a lead here as Himwy looks to hold on to the second stock and not take too much damage for it. The Devil Jin, though, finally losing that stock. Blue team up a stock lead fresh here. Nice combo off the downlight dare into the side stick. Clean stuff from the blue team. No matter what, they'll find those big conversions.
Okay, Keith the Tiger, when they win, they don't just win, they gotta do it big. What are they doing right now? Absolutely have Himwy picked apart. Eero getting ready to fall to his final stock, and Keith the Tiger, they're just sitting here. Okay, finally Tiger's gonna fall. But Keith is still holding on to that first stock, and this is looking pretty brutal.
Ulgrim's survivability cannot be understated.
No.
Eating 2 nairs and still alive. No matter, like, I cannot believe that Keith is still on their first stock. Arrow and Himwy have not locked down quite yet, and a big open up gets the sideline, almost gets the side air off of it as well. Finally losing that stock, but now Arrow high damage. So is Himwy. Blue team with a major lead here.
How did they drop that knockout? It was so pretty, and they just had to push the last button. Is all they had to do. Oh man, unfortunate. And okay, Himwy, he is now being taken out of game number 1, and we have 4 stocks to 1 with complete pressure. Finishing up with the ground pound on Bo. No, that didn't do it. Keith wants some more. Keith wants some more. That will finish it up. And Keith and a Tiger taking a very definitive first game in this set. Himwy and Eero gonna have to make some adjustments going to this game number 2, or this could be a quick set for us, BJ.
It's just crazy that they are continuing to dominate in these first game situations. Keith and Tiger, they don't know what a close game is. They just win. When they win big. I mean, they are really, truly just showing kind of the dominance of their team composition, playing very, very solidly there. The damage being split pretty evenly between the two. 51% accuracy on Keith. On weapons like Axe and Lance, it cannot be understated on how impressive that is. Half of the time, they're connecting with Axe and Lance. That is so crazy to talk about.
Another crazy thing to talk about is the fact that they finished that first game up in right at 2 minutes. And that is quick work. Especially when you have a Himwy and Eero on the board. Okay, we're seeing some aerial attacks break out here. Himwy not going to take that last performance lying down here.
Yeah, fortunately, Himwy getting a little bit less attention than that first game because it was really, really rough for Himwy. But as I say that, of course, Himwy getting targeted there with that recovery and big pop-ups. Nice sig from Ulgrim. Keith, another neutral sig on the Ulgrim, looking to close out that stock with the side air, and surely does. Almost converts the unarmed nair into the recovery, doesn't quite find it. Himwy going for a reversal on the cannon, playing with fire there. The nair comes through, as I say that, and that's going to be even stock so far. Keith in a very comparable position, though. Arrow not having a weapon, not willing to go off stage. Downlight recovery, not quite enough. Tiger gets a side air on Himwy. It is so back and forth so far.
Absolutely nice recovery. You know, I wonder if that was just the gameplay to begin with. Like, okay, 3, 2, 1 brawl. Now attack Himwy. Get them out of here. Force those 2v1 situations and try and make this a little easier on themselves. Himwy, though, catching that combo. He's not done yet. Going off stage to chase Tiger. Tiger just going to go ahead and run. Very smart. Back up, wait on Keith to get spawned back in. Keith has that axe in hand and going straight to work, but red team all over him and trying to knock out any momentum he's getting. We're seeing those big recoveries come out from the axe.
Nice there from Tiger. Now Arrow in a bad spot as a ground pound taps in that KO for Keith. And it feels like, you know, any moment you think you have a little control, the blue team is so fast at reversing these situations. You see there, red team were both on the soft platform, gets disrupted by Ogrim and leads into a KO eventually. They are playing pretty well so far, disrupting the control that red team is so desperately trying to hold on to.
Keith, whiffing that Sarah coming back up, but he did get the dodge out and goes ahead and gets punished on that dodge from Himwy. Catches him again with the dare coming back down the stage. Himwy on his final stock, but I will give red team this. They even though Himwy got down to those stocks early again, they've done a really good job at kind of hanging in there, but I'm so sorry. I had to say it. And now Himwy is all alone. 2v1 situation, a fresh stock on Keith. Tiger not looking too bad. What is Himwy going to do here besides catch a nasty team combo here off the left side of the stage?
I mean, Keith is off stage and initiating and extending team combos. The blue team are all too creative. Himwy getting a bit of an open up there with the cannon. It's what you want to see if you're Onyx here. Getting hit with the downlight, just holding on to the offstage game. Downlight into the Nair, not quite converting because Himwy was falling a little bit too far down. Just trying to really find any damage, but it doesn't matter as Keith with the axe has been absolutely almost perfect there on that last stock.
Yeah.
I mean, Keith was able to make that 2v1 situation happen off of a Nair on Lance, baits the dodge, and then gets a ground pound. Look at this. Oh my goodness, that was just so clean from Keith. Ogrim has been paying dividends here as Himwy is unable to make this comeback. Keith once again on the highlight with the slow motion. Side air closes it out there.
Keith the Tiger put on a show here. Himwy is like the big dog of Southeast Asia. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but he's a little more known for his ones gameplay and not really known for his twos. But still, especially coming down to that situation where you haven't just Himwy on the board, it makes it a little interesting. And a Tiger getting some good shots with that bow, putting some damage on Himwy, and they are going after him early again, already in knockout range.
Yeah, if this is the game plan from the blue team, it has been working out to a T, because Himwy is always in these very, very high damage situations, but you can never count Himwy out as they get a big team combo. Goes for the gravity cancel unarmed, downlight there to try to extend that combo. Doesn't quite find it, but does rack on quite a bit of damage onto Keith, who's been kind of unscathed so far.
Oh, Jason, Tiger, good little team damage coming back on against Keith. Trying to catch Himwy up in the air, missed the team combo. That would have been a knockout coming off of that signature. Tiger. So, this Koji pick is interesting to me. I think
why is it interesting to you? The bow is different, or?
Yeah, just not a legend you really see a whole lot. I mean, you do see him in twos from time to time, I guess. But just not something we're very used to seeing.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, we see when we see bow, we see a lot of Deviljin now, you know, because you have gauntlets as a great extending, great edge guarding weapon, as well as a great finisher weapon in those big team combos. You just don't quite see a lot of this combination. I feel like it's a little bit too controlled for twos at times, but as I say that, no gauntlets needed. Koji's able to close out the double edge guard there.
All of the stocks just went. There was... all of the stocks. Poor Keith, finally losing his first one. Himwy and Uro, they're on tournament stocks right now. This would be a pretty early outing. 5th place if they cannot turn this around. Himwy getting that stock, take a Tiger down to his final one, but they are both in yellow on their final stocks, with Keith very, very healthy with 2 in the tank.
2 in the tank. Red team has to make a very, very big comeback here to force, not even like win the set, just force game 4 and deny the 3-0. Blue team with a lot of control there on the Koji, gets the Nair pop-up, not quite an extension off the Ogrim. The bow has been very, very successful at anti-airing so far. The axe hasn't quite though, and that goes for a big finisher there with that side sig, but not quite connecting, which is good.
Reaching up for him, missing the Nair, coming back with the Sayer though. Keith not catching the recovery off that weapon throw. It had vision. Oh. Damage come up. Okay, that Nair is going to go ahead and finish out the stock. Everybody on final stocks, but everybody's hurt pretty bad, except for my man Keith here, who's going to try and get over and get a weapon. Yes, axe in hand, immediately throws it away. Himwy putting some good damage on. Keith, though, getting the reversal, and Tiger is going to go ahead and finish it up unarmed. and that is going to give them the set. They are going to be moving forward, and Himwy and Euro, their day is unfortunately done. 5th place, so not too bad.
Yeah, Arrow getting a little bit too ambitious off stage on the right side. You see there going for the dare, immediately goes for ground pound, doesn't touch the wall, so it doesn't get any jumps back. I think thinking they had one more jump, and when games are that close, I mean, a situation like that can definitely skew in a major way. As Keith and Tiger, Keith 714 damage. I think it's safe to say that in this set, Keith was the MVP, doing so much damage on the Ogram, the spear, or sorry, the lance and the axe, doing so much, and not only disrupt